Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am frankly FM84 and a big thank you for joining me for episode 3 of my first FM22 series, Potential Superstars of FM22. So in the last episode we showed you Conrad de la Fuente, a player who goes on in the game to become an absolute brilliant prospect. In today's episode we've got another gem of a player. He is a Swedish international who plays for Zebre or Juventus in the game. Let's have a little look at his stats at the start of Football Manager 22, and as you can see on screen, he starts the game as a 21-year-old. He has 15 caps and 1 goal for the full national Swedish team. He has 521 caps and 221 goals for the under-21 Swedish team. His positional sense is a midfielder right, attacking midfielder right or centre. He is estimated to cost between £26 and £77 million at the start of the game and starts off on £76,000 per week, with a contract running until 2024, so 3 years into the game. So starting to look at his stats, you can see that he has impressive stats for a wide player or somebody who could actually play through the middle, with 15 for dribbling, 14 for crossing, 14 for finishing, 15 for first touch. The impressive ones in this category though are passing of 17, technique of 16. In the mental attributes, he has anticipation of 16, vision of 17, he has composure of 13, work rate of 13, he has good decision making with 14, and good flair of 15. And in his physical stats, you can see he has good balance of 17, stamina of 16, which is an important one for FM22. Means he's going to be able to play a lot of games without getting fatigued. He then also is a well-rounded player in this department, with 14 for acceleration, 15 for agility, 12 for jumping reach, 14 for natural fitness, 14 for pace, and 15 for strength. You can see from his player traits in the bottom right hand corner, he tries killer balls often, he places his shots, it comes deep to get the ball, looks for passes rather than attempting to score. When we look across his career, you can see he started off at Atalanta, playing 3 games there before moving on to Parma, playing 36 and scoring 10 goals. And he already has 35 appearances and 4 goals for Juventus. So he seems like he's in place to become a really good player in the game. Let's jump forwards and see what he looks like in 5 years' time. Before I show you what he goes on to develop like in-game, if you're at this point of the video already and you are not subscribed, please consider hitting that subscribe button and the thumbs up button to help the channel out. Everybody across the past couple of months that has come to the channel and supported the channel, I appreciate it very, very much. The channel has gone from strength to strength, and all of the support from everybody out there really does mean a lot to me. But if you're one of those that have already hit that subscribe and like button, we're going to jump on forward 5 years in game and show you exactly how he turns out as a player. Okay then, as promised, we have jumped 5 years forwards. The date is now the 1st of July 2026, and Dejan Kulusevski is now a Manchester City player. You can see he is 26 years old and has 59 caps and 18 goals for the full Swedish team. Manchester City signed him and they value him at 76 to £228 million, and they've given him a contract worth £275,000 per week until 2030, so they have 4 years left on his deal. You can see in terms of his positional sense, he has filled out as a player. He now is listed as a midfielder right, attacking midfielder right and centre, can also play midfielder left and centre, attacking midfielder left, and as a striker. Moving on to those all-important stats, and you can see his first touch, his passing and his technique are now all green, with first touch of 16, passing of 16, technique of 17. He has crossing of 14, dribbling of 15, finishing of 14. In terms of his mentals, he has 17 for anticipation, 16 for flair, 18 for vision. And in terms of his composure, he's 15, decisions are 14, off the ball 15, teamwork are 13, and work rate is 13. In terms of his physicals, you can see he has 14 acceleration, 17 agility, 17 balance, 15 jumping reach, 15 natural fitness, 15 pace, stamina is 16, strength is 15. So he has become a really well-rounded physical player who is going to hold his own whether he's playing through the middle or off either wing, and he can also play as a makeshift striker, which I'm presuming he will score goals in that position too. Looking at his player traits, they now read: tries killer balls often, places his shots, comes deep to get the ball, plays 1-2s, and dictates the tempo of the game. When we have a look at his career stats overall, you can see that he started off in 2021-22 season with Juventus, scoring 3 goals from 20 games, 3 assists, and no player of the matches with a 7.11 rating. The next season, he played 20 again, 3 goals, 5 assists, and 2 player of the matches, this time with a 7.31 rating. When we look at 23-24, 21 games, 4 goals, 7 assists, 1 player of the match with a very impressive 7.43 rating. But it's 24-25 where he really comes into his own, playing 33 games, scoring 9 goals with 8 assists, 10 player of the match awards, a 7.71 rating, before a £98 million move to Manchester City in 25-26, where he plays 26 games with 3 goals, 6 assists, 2 player of the matches, and a 7.14 average rating. So it looks to me like Dejan Kulusevski is a player that is really going to shine in FM22. And if he isn't on your radar, it might be best to look at him earlier on in the game, even though I doubt Juventus will want to move him on. A powerhouse team with a lot of money might be able to muscle in and steal him away from Juventus. And I think if you were to do that, it would be money well spent, because this player looks like a special one. So then that wraps up our player profile on Dejan Kulusevski. He is a player, as I've just been saying, that I think is going to be an impressive player in this game. A lot of big teams will snap him up and use him wisely. If you think that you are going to try and get him, regardless of which team you are playing for, let me know in the comment section down below. Number 1, did you manage to prize him away from Juventus? Number 2, how does he get on for your team? And number 3, what team you are managing if you did manage to get him, and what price you actually did pay for him. But for this one, I'm going to wrap it up. And until the next one, a big thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.